Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss about Java Collection Framework, which is Unit 4 of Object-Oriented Programming with Java. In today's video, we cover what is collection framework, list, set, map, iterators, sorting using comparable and comparator and utility classes. And don't worry, I will explain everything. So let's get started. The first topic will be introduced to Java collection. So, first of all, let's understand a simple question: what is collection? So, collection is basically a single object that represent a group of individual objects or elements. So, this is simply a group of objects. For example, a list of student, group of marks, collection of names. Instead of storing them separately, we store them together using collection. Now comes to important part, which is what is collection framework. So a collection framework is basically ready-made system in Java that helps us to store data, manage data and manipulate data easily. So it is a set of classes and interfaces that provide a ready-made architecture to store and manipulate a group of objects. It includes interfaces like abstract data types, list, set, map, implementations or classes like ArrayList, HashIt, create version of interfaces. We have algorithms also like sorting, searching, and so basically it saves your time and effort. So collection framework is basically a ready-made architecture. Now moving to next topic, which is Java collection hierarchy. So let's understand the structure. At the top we have iterable interface, and then comes to collection interface. So the JCF is primarily contained in the java.util.package. JCF is basically Java collection framework is contained in java.util package, and the hierarchy starts with the iterable interface, which is inherited by the collection interface. There is basically from collection we get list, queue, sets and separately maps. It does not extend collections. So remember, map is separated but still part of framework. So collection interface, the root interface of collection hierarchy. List interface is basically an ordered collection that allows duplicate elements, and set interface is basically collection that contain no duplicate elements. We have queue interface as well, designed for holding elements prior to processing like FIFO. It works on FIFO, first in first out. And we have map interface also, which is separate hierarchy, maps keys to value and no duplicate key allowed. Moving to next topic, which is the list interface. So this is ordered and duplicate allowed. List maintains basically order, allows duplicate elements and supports indexing. So maintain the insertion order and allows accessing elements by an index. We have multiple lists for, so we have array list, which is a structure use a dynamic array, be best for rapid data retrieval, and weakness of array list will be slow for insertion or deletion in the middle, require shifting elements. The next will be linked list, which is the structure of this will be used doubly linked list and best for frequent addition or removal of data. The weakness of this will be slow for random access, must traverse the list. We have vectors also, which are basically similar to array list, but it is a synchronized like thread safe but slower due to locking. So this is basically legacy class similar to array list but synchronized. It is slower because of locking overhead. We have stack as well, which is work on LIFO principle, last in first out, a subclass of vector, and follow LIFO principle, last in first out. Key method will be push, which is for add element, pop for remove element, and peek for view top elements. The next topic will be set interfaces, which does not allow no duplicate. So now let's move to set. Set does not allow duplicate values. So set are used when you need to ensure that no two elements are the same. We have multiple like types of set: hashed, linked hashed, sorted set or tree set, as well as implemented sorted set. So these are types. Let's understand each one of them. So hash set is basically uses a hash table and no guarantee of iteration order, allows one null value. So hash set basically use hashing, no order guarantee, and allows one null value. Linked hash set is basically maintain insertion order and maintains a doubly linked list across the hash table entries and preserving insertion order. The next will be tree set or sorted set is basically stored data in sorted order and use red black tree. The and use tree structure, red black tree, and elements are stored in natural sorting order, which is ascending. The next topic will be map interface, which is key value, which allows key value pairs. So now comes one of the most important topic, map. Map stores data in basically key value format. So let's understand essential for looking up values based on unique key. We have we have to know that key should be unique, and we have multiple types like hash map, which is internal working use hashing, and when a key is added, hash code finds the bucket and equals handle collision, allows one null key and multiple null values. We have linked hash map also, maintain insertion order, as we studied in previous slide, maintains the order in which key were inserted. The next will be tree map, which is sorted key automatically and sort the keys in their natural and custom order. Hash table also there, which is legacy class and synchronize and does not allow null keys or values. So this is will be synchronized and no null key or values will be allowed there. The next will be navigating collection iterators, which are traversing collections or traverse a collection. To traverse a collection without using a standard for loop, Java provides iterator interfaces. So it contains some methods which are hash next, next, and remove. Hash next is basically used for check next element. Next is used for get elements, and remove is used to deletes element. There is a limitation which is only forward direction, like it only moves in forward direction. We have list interfaces also there, which is especially for list, allow bi-directional traversal, like forward and backward, both of them works only for list and move forward and backward. The method inside will be hash previous, previous, add, and set are the methods of list iterators. We have hash next also return true if there are more elements. Next is basically for return the next element, and remove is basically for remove the last element return. The next topic will be sorting, which is of two types, comparable and comparator. So when you store custom objects like student or projects, Java doesn't know how to sort them unless you provide a rule. So how will Java sort them? You need to define rules like comparable interface, which is used for natural sorting and implemented inside class. Method will be compared to, so used for natural sorting like sorting student by ID. The class must implement comparable and override the compare to method. So compare to method is used for comparable interface, and only one sorting logic can be defined. Next interface will be comparator interface, which is used for sorting, and this will be used for custom sorting. Previous one we use for natural sorting, and this will use for custom sorting. An example like sorting student by name or by marks. You create a separate class that implements comparator and overrides the compare method. You can have multiple sorting logics as well. The next topic will be utility classes, which is basically collection classes, a utility class containing static methods to operate on collections. So basically provide ready-made method, like we have multiple methods provided by them: sort, reverse, and shuffle. So collections dot sort is used for basically sorting purpose, and we pass list there. Collections dot reverse is basically used to reverse the list, and collection dot shuffle is used for random order. The next will be properties classes. This is basically a subclass of hash table used to maintain list of values in which the key is a string and the value is also value is also a string, and often used for configuration files, or dot properties is used there for files. So used in dot properties file. All these are the topics of unit 4. If you like this video, thanks for watching.